Hey guys, welcome to my channel Linux King. My name is Salman Francis and today I'm back with one more interesting video and it's about Ansible Vault. So this is going to be our 6th video of our RHCE 8 learning track. So as always I have created notes. So let's take a look at what Ansible Vault is. So basically Ansible Vault is a command which will allow encryption and thus protecting the file. The file will be password protected, and to decrypt it, you need to provide it with the password. And the syntax is very simple. It's Ansible-Vault, encrypt, and then the file name. So it's a utility, or you can say it's a command to encrypt or protect the file. So let's go to our demo machine, and as always, we will be working with our Dragon, Raptor and T-Rex. So to decrypt a file, so let's take a look. As always, you can see that I'm in my working directory. It's obdlamp, and let's select a file. So I'm going to check yum-update.yml. Let's select this. So can I cat it? Yes, I can cat the content. So let's encrypt it with Ansible Vault. So the syntax is simple. It's Ansible-Vault, and then to encrypt it I'll use encrypt and then the file name, which is yum-update.yml. and you can see that it's asking for a new password. So let's give a password abc123 and confirm the password abc123, and now you can see that it's giving me the confirmation that encryption was successful. So let's cat the content of the same file which we were able to do it earlier. And this time you can see if I cat the content, it's just giving me some random numbers or gibberish. I am not able to read that file. So how can I read the file? So in order to read the file, I need to decrypt it. So how can we do that? So cat decrypt, Ansible-Vault, this time decrypt, and the file is yum-update.yml. It's asking for the password, so abc123, and decryption is successful. And this time if I cat the content of the same file, I would be able to view the content. So perfect. This is how you can encrypt and decrypt the file with Ansible Vault. So what's the purpose of this? Actually, what we can do is we can save our information. We can encrypt the file with Ansible Vault, and while it's encrypted, we can also use it in the playbook. So I'll show you this in a while. So let me just scroll down and let's see what else we have. So we have already seen this. Okay, we can also edit the file. Like we can view the file before decrypting. Like we have seen how to decrypt the file. The same way we can edit the file, and we can do this by Ansible Vault edit playbook or any playbook you have selected, and we can provide the password, and let's see how to do that. This is one more way to view the file. So again, I'm just going to encrypt the file, and it's the same password I'm going to choose, abc123. You can select any password. Okay, now this time if I cat the content, it's going to show me the encrypted content, and let's see what will happen when we use Ansible-Vault edit and the file name. Again, it's asking for the Vault password, so abc123, and you can see now it has taken me to the Vim or the editor of my choice. So this is, let's say if I edit something, what will happen? Okay, so let's say I added one more dot here, or a comment. Let's say I can add a comment. Okay, save and exit. And this time if I cat the content, you can see that it's still encrypted, it's not decrypted. However, if I use decrypt this time, so it's Ansible-Vault, I'm not going to edit it, I'm going to use decrypt. asking for the password. Now if this time I cat the content, you can see that the content contains that comment which we edited while using the edit command. So this is the difference between edit and decrypt. Okay, so what else we have? Okay, we have seen the decryption, and now we have seen the encryption. Okay, rekey. So rekey is the command which, if you want to change your password. So let's say we have this ABC123 password, and this time if I want to change the password, let's check if our okay, it's not decrypted. Let's decrypt it again, and I'm going to choose the password ABC123. Sorry about that. Encrypted. We need to encrypt it first because we already decrypted it. Encrypt ABC123 ABC123. Okay, now encryption is successful. Now if I want to change the password, so what I can do is I can use rekey. We can first, let's check if it's encrypted or not. Yes, it's encrypted. So let's use rekey this time. So it's going to be Ansible-Vault, rekey, yum, and the file name. Now I need to provide them with my original password, ABC123. And now I can assign a new password. Let's call it itpings. And now you can see that rekey is successful. And this time, if I cat the content, you can see it's encrypted. And now in order to decrypt it, I need to provide it with the new password. Let's try it with our old password first. It's ABC123, and you can see that it's not encrypting. Decrypting. And this time, if I use it pings, I provided the password, and this time decryption is completed. Cat yum, perfect. Okay, so this is 3 important commands for Ansible, like edit, encrypt, decrypt, and rekey. What else we have? Okay, so to encrypt a file using a file from a password, we can also use a file to encrypt a file. So this is very interesting. So let's create a file. I'll show you this. So first thing is we are going to create a file, and we will give it a value or any password, and then we will use this file to encrypt any file. So let's take a look at that, how to do that. So I'm going to use the same file. So let's create a file, vim.sec.txt. Okay, so this is a secret file, or you can give it any name, and the password is going to be this is the password. Very strong password. So this is something 123. This is the password 123. So this is the password. Save and exit. And now what I'm going to do is I am going to use Ansible-Vault command, encrypt --Vault ID. This is the command I need to use if I want to encrypt or decrypt a file using a file. So let's call it sal. You can call it anything. It's just going to be a label. So sal at sec.txt. So this is the file which we are using. We just created the file. And to encrypt a file, which file I want to encrypt, it's yum-update.yaml. So press enter, and this time you can see that it has not even asked me to give me the password, to confirm the password. It just encrypted the file directly. So this is how you can use a file to encrypt a file. This is so perfect that you can use it for a number of files. However, I can use the same file to encrypt another file. Let's call it any file. MariaDB install. And you can see that it's using the same encryption, and the encryption was successful. So perfect. This is how you use a file to encrypt the file. And now in order to decrypt it, okay, first let's check this if the encryption was successful. So cat yum, Perfect. Encrypted cat MariaDB install. Perfect. So you can see that the encryption was successful, although we have used the same file to encrypt, but you can see the hash is different. So you can see from here 430375, and it's this one has 323538. So of course it's different. So, and you can see that over here, this is the label, like the Vault ID Sal, and on our other file, the first one, it will have the same label, Sal. So this is how you encrypt any file using a file. And now in order to decrypt it, we can use the, okay, first thing is, we can see that the encryption was successful without prompting for the password. And to run an encrypted playbook, now if you remember, I told you that we can run the encrypted playbook. So in order to do that, what you need to do is you need to give it a command, Ansible -playbook, as you always do. Give it the inventory, where your inventory lies, then the file name. Of course, I want to run a yum update, let's say, and with the vault -id, it's going to be sal at sec.txt. So now what it's doing is it's going to run the same file, the playbook. However, we need to provide the vault ID. So this is sal at sec.txt, and once we press enter, you can see that it's running the encrypted playbook. That's perfect. And we can just cat the content. We can see that it's still encrypted. So this is how you can protect your playbook with the with encryption or Ansible Vault. And let's check how we can decrypt it. So in order to decrypt it, you are going to use the same formula which we used earlier. Instead of using this encrypt, I'm going to use decrypt. Perfect. Decryption. Yum. Perfect. Decryption successful, and this time here we have it. So perfect, guys. This was a very small video, but it has shown you the power of Ansible Vault, and it's very simple. And I hope now you have a good grasp of this command. So guys, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please like me on Facebook, on Instagram and Twitter. Please do comment, and be safe, and God bless you. Goodbye.